For decades, Beach of Pines has been the epitome of privacy and exclusivity. It is on one of the most premier stretches of sandy beach all along Lake Huron, abutting the Pinery Provincial Park. It is as far from the main strip as Grand Bend as you can get private residences, yet still having access to everything Grand Bend has to offer. And if you're in this subdivision, you get past the gated access, you will notice there is tons of investment happening. It is some of the most premium real estate in all of Ontario, arguably, and any sandy beaches all across Canada, and for a very specific reason. You are seeing people buying up the lakefront properties and the other properties, even a couple rows back, for millions of dollars, and having some of the most exquisite builders build homes that will stand the test of time. It is very similar to what happened in Port Carling early on, and you are getting a glimpse into that. We are about to show you an exquisite property on one of the most premium stretches of the most premium neighborhoods. I'm very excited for this showcase today. This is not just another property you're looking at. Nearly an acre of land of the most premium stretch of Lake Huron sandy beach, an exclusive location. Only 9 properties from the southern tip of Beach of Pines. What makes it so exclusive is you do not come down here unless you need to come down here. It ends at a cul-de-sac and a private path that extends to the beautiful beach that is abutting the Pinery Provincial Park, one of the most ecologically significant areas in all of Canada. To give you some context as to what I was referencing earlier as far as investment in the area, you can see a beautiful barn swallow and CCR project right across the street, showcasing that people see no cap to value in what you can do in this area. And there's a very special reason why. Another key point about this property is look at the beautiful topography. You have some gorgeous old growth trees, perfect for privacy. I feel like as you come up your private laneway, you are getting to your estate and you can see what's to come. And also the placement of the cottage as it stands right now functions perfectly fine as a 4-season home. If you want to live here year round, that's a possibility. If you wanted to renovate this or even tear it down and build something brand new, from a vista perspective, it's perfect. Some other lots I've seen, you can barely even see the lake or it's not as accessible. This has the best of both worlds. And when it comes to lakefront properties, beach quality is everything. And this is definitely one of the most pristine stretch of beaches in all of Canada, if not the world. But on top of that, I mentioned the location of this property. The reason the south end of Beach of Pines is so desired and properties never come up for sale is look at how far the main strip of Grand Bend is from here. The reality of it is you're not gonna get a ton of traffic coming down from those stretch of beaches down here. And if you drew a map to the middle of the Pinery Provincial Park where people have access points, you are at the furthest point between both of those, meaning one of the most private stretch of beaches in one of the most exclusive areas. You cannot get away from beautiful views in this property. As I mentioned earlier, the elevation is absolutely perfect. So you're surrounded by sweeping views of Lake Huron. You can see the sunsets from standing in here. The floor plate of the interior of the home, very functional as well. Wide open, great for entertaining. You can see a gorgeous wraparound deck on the exterior of the home. The sunroom, I swear I would live in there in evenings and mornings. I could only imagine spending time in there. And then main floor master with an additional bedroom and bathroom. The main floor laundry is in an ultra convenient area as well. I forgot to mention this has a walkout basement that is perfect for future expansion. But if I'm coming in off the beach and want to throw my sandy towels, I can do that before I enter the main living area. And then upstairs is additional sleeping quarters. This house has a ton of functionality as it sits today, but I can only imagine somebody that's a little bit creative that wants to make it their own, maybe get some more bedrooms and bathrooms out of it, could do so much with this. And if you're looking for a property that's just a couple steps down to your sandy beach, you have found it, where you can kick your shoes off and actually enjoy paradise rather than fighting 100-foot cliffs every time you want to enjoy the water. This is one of those properties that comes around once in a lifetime, and if you're looking for an opportunity for a multi-generational property for your family, contact me today before this is gone forever.